ones they
Just
are.
get a little clap, and then you're all set,
All right.
Max.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Dude,
You're the guy.
He did so well yesterday, last time.
You did great. You guys had a test run yesterday.
He
You
did
didn't
so
tell me?
well.
I don't even
know.
know. Ready?
Yeah, I'm
3,
ready. Born ready.
2, 1.
East of the River podcast. We back, man. Episode 3. Sponsored by nobody.
That was
Not
good.
yet. Not
Not
yet.
yet.
Not yet.
After like the
Oh,
clap, you gotta
you gotta
give like
give it
a
a
second.
couple
You
seconds.
can't-
Oh, I thought it
it's
was
not
immediate.
clap, jump right in.
My bad.
Because
Only
I gotta
rookies- only
erase the
rookies
clap.
do that.
I
Yeah,
gotta
like
erase the
has
clap,
to-
and then
you have to give like a second.
This is making me feel so much better about myself right now.
Yeah.
Thank
So now
you
you
guys.
fumbled it too.
let's just
But
cla-
anyway,
let's just clap and
no,
then
we already clapped. It's it.
let's
It's
just
done.
clap. There we go. Let's continue. You go.
Oh, East of the River podcast, brought to you by nobody but us, sponsored by nobody but us.
There you go.
Welcome.
Welcome back. We're back.
Welcome
Episode
back.
3.
Welcome back. That was such a
We'll
good,
get this
good
intro
start.
thing
Good
down
start.
eventually at
I'll
some
do
point.
something
but
right eventually.
It'll get there.
It's episode 3.
Awesome.
Taking off the headphones.
Yeah, go
Free
ahead.
for all,
Fucking me.
baby.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Damn, no headphones.
Feel
Okay.
good, huh?
Feel
Everybody
confident
good?
today.
Pretty good, dude.
Confident.
Cheers.
Pretty good.
Cheers to making it
Cheers.
to 3 episodes. Actually,
Cheers.
you know, with the pilot,
Cheers.
like Max was saying technically.
I don't know
Hey,
what-
Max, just get a real water, dude.
Cheers.
Like a real sized water.
Cheers.
It's 16.9 fluid ounces. What do you
Let's do
consider?
cheers.
This is a pint.
A 32,
There's more
bro.
What
than
are we
a pint.
doing? Cheers.
Most
today.
people just go for 32s now.
Hey,
You
I
know?
need to catch up.
So how's your week?
Awesome.
What's up, Muds?
We're all good, bro.
Yeah.
I'm just happy that we're all visible. We could all see each other. There's, like, oh, you get.
Nah, Max, I mean, watch my
here.
podcast, bro. Where you at? For all I
We're
see is
here.
a floating do-rag in the back.
We're here. I'm just happy we got it going
I
right.
just see braids and do-rag.
But it's third episode, so we're kind of getting a little hang of everything.
Yeah, man. Last
Yeah.
episode,
Getting
last episode was pretty nice.
It feels
I
like
enjoyed
forever
the flow.
ago. When was that? Was that 2 weeks ago?
Last year, bro.
was
January 2023.
Jesus Christ.
Apocalyptic year, bro.
Tell me about
Shit
it.
was already, Chinese spy balloons.
That was February, but
That was right.
yeah.
So it feels like a long time ago.
Yeah, my man slipped into a coma a week ago, a shit-induced coma.
Stomach flu.
Not again.
Yeah.
So we went through a stomach flu saga this past
Most
week.
people,
no.
I'm hearing
It's
it
going
everywhere.
around. It's going around. And obviously, if you follow conspiracy theories, it's the government. They're just obviously trying to make us poop more.
There's chips
Yeah,
in
because
our
it's in
butts.
their evil fucking
There's
agenda.
chips in our butts.
Exactly. It's from the shot.
There is chips in our
From,
butts.
so that's so we're clear. It's from the shot. So everyone got diarrhea
Yeah.
Not me.
except Hollow and Max.
Yeah.
Well, no, I just stayed with
50% of
diarrhea.
us
I
got
just stayed
diarrhea.
with diarrhea.
Yeah, 50% of us got
Hey, that's,
Me and Muds.
that's a high percentage.
Yeah.
I got mud sick, so that's
He did.
Yeah.
pretty much.
Yeah.
All we did was kiss, too. That's so weird. That's all we
You would
did.
think.
You're like, I
think.
counted
You
5
would,
seconds.
you would think. It
think
Five
I would
second
spread diarrhea.
rule.
You
The
would've
5
thought
second
that it
rule
would
applies.
work.
I told you. If we do this, you're getting diarrhea.
Oh,
No.
man, sweet
It's-
nothing.
it's-
So,
sucked. It
so self-care media day, huh?
Yeah.
How did that go? How did
Honestly,
that go?
that shit was beautiful, man. It's been so much time off since the last one in October that, like, and that one was so, like, it was stressful because I was putting up so much fucking content for it that after it, I was like, I had to step back. So I kind of forgot how fun it is when you finally get the artist in and they all start to mingle, kick it. I had the homie Mellow thing started just playing beats, making beats on the spot. The artists were freestyling. Everybody was vibing the fuck out. I had to come in and shut everybody up a couple times for for the stuff we do on the other
gets a
side.
little
But,
rowdy
I mean,
sometimes.
but that's good signs, man. That means everybody's fucking into it. So, hey, the media day was dope. I'm more pumped for the fucking show than I've been in the last couple of weeks, man. I know it's gonna be a dope one.
And March is right around the corner. That's
It's
crazy, man.
fucking
March.
right here. February, dude. It's like we forget. February is so short. It just fucking gets me every year.
Yeah, you got no time. You think you do, but it's like 2 weeks away from this, 3 weeks away from, but it's all the way in March. Yeah, but that's 2 weeks away.
You
That's
forget
next
about
week.
that spot,
It's next
man. Yeah.
It's so crazy, man.
How was the media day for lighter fluid, man?
A little mushy.
Mushy?
I'm saying I'll take a little mushy.
Dude, that's
Hey,
like,
that's
what?
an interesting
Hello?
adjective to describe a media day. It was mushy.
It was a little mushy.
Whoa.
No mushy.
Oatmeal.
I was like, so yours was good too, then?
No, like Hollow was saying, media days are always dope because you get everyone together. Get everyone in the same room.
Yeah.
Always fucking, that energy exchange, the sparks, the creative juices flow. So even for the lighter day, the lighter fluid media day, that shit was dope, dude. It show's dope when we did it. And it's always good to have people in here in our space to kind of trip out, You know, when we had Tony A in here, you know, he's got thousands of people and he live streams, you know, and on his podcast and his platform. So for him to walk in and see our space and to have that genuine like, oh shit, this is dope, bro. Like good shit. Like I see what you do in here. You know, that always feels good. You know, and I know Paulo had mentioned that too with the artists kind of just being like impressed with the space and what we do. It's like, all right, man, that's cool. That's a good feeling.
Yeah, man. It's a vital part of throwing shows. You know, I feel like giving back to the artist, and it's cool when you do it. They take advantage of it because, you know, you've had artists that don't take advantage. They miss out. But when you have more than half of your lineup show up for the media day, it really makes a difference. And you can see how people really appreciate the shit that you do for them. So that's dope, man. I'm glad I took that from the lighter fluid model.
You're welcome
for this. You know?
The mold.
You're welcome. Nah, I mean, we wanted to inspire the scene with lighter fluid, and that was the thing when I thought of it, like, why don't we just fucking do a media day, bro, and have people come in? We got the entire space for it, and a lot of times as show bookers or curators, promoters, however you want to chop it up, that we become and artists become, we overlook that, or we depend so much on the artist. Hey, bro, post a picture. Hey, bro, send me one. Hey, you got any content you could post about it, or can you make a video about it? When you could just get them here and be like, hey, bro, make a drop real quick. Just record you. Can you say, come through to self-care, this so and so? Like, it's just so duh. But that's sometimes there's just obvious things. And we didn't do it for years. We never did it, you know, towards the end for like EOTR for the winter run and stuff. When we started curating photo shoots and stuff a little more carefully. Up to that point, you know, we kind of didn't do it either. So it's cool just to kind of, you know, set a little standard, and then, you know, you guys, you know, followed suit, and it's worked, bro. And it set it for the rest of the scene. Because I've seen it, not exactly media day and people do, but in the sense of people saying, hey, let's get together. I'll put a little backdrop. Let's just get some photos for this. And I'm like, yeah, you know, that's how it should be.
And that's the thing. This is part of the game that like should be spread out there. It doesn't take away from anything that you're doing.
You did it, so I can't do it.
Yeah, man. How many times have we heard that? You know,
people have gotten mad at me.
Yeah,
Mescal did that. Why did he fucking do that? I just did that. It's like, because it was a fucking great idea.
Yeah.
Like,
and
you
you're
own
not
that idea.
You're not the first one to do it.
You're not the first one.
Who the fuck hasn't done this?
A good
shit?
idea is a good idea.
Yeah, man. And then
bro,
especially in a
bro.
fucking collective where the end goal is to push this further, it just only makes sense to build off of the models that we leave for each other.
Yeah.
Right? Like, that's the smartest shit. If you start to feel certain ways about that in your own collective, like, man, that shit was doomed from the start then, you know?
Yeah. And lighter fluid, this is gonna be the 1 year, right? Coming up.
Funny enough,
March
yeah,
show?
we threw the first one on a Friday on March 4th. So now the next one this Saturday, or
That Saturday.
it lines up that Saturday, March 4th, exactly 1 year later, which is pretty fucking crazy, you know. You couldn't-
Self
we
care
didn't plan that.
1 year would have been this month, so that's why we're not really pushing that too hard. But yeah,
Nice.
Hey, you're still doing it for a year. I
But
mean,
yeah.
sometimes it's not on the same date, but you've still been pushing for 365 plus, you know.
Fucking
So
1 years. 1 years, but
it's cool to see it all grow, man.
awesome.
Celebrate
This
good times.
this
Come
Sunday
on.
is our media day for the studio one. By the time you guys watch it, we'll be already past it. But it went well. Media day went well. So far we have three spots.
5 dead.
3 spots closed. So we need about 4 or 5 left. So hopefully we get them filled up.
Hell yeah.
Cool.
What
But
about
other than that, Super Bowl Sunday, huh?
Super Bowl picks.
Super Bowl picks, everybody.
In under 5 seconds.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm gonna go
please.
Eagles. I'm gonna go Eagles.
Eagles.
I thought it should have
Eagles.
been Eagles and Bengals, but
Wow.
that's why I go
I'm
for Eagles.
you know what, dude? I'm also going Eagles, bro. I didn't want to be the only one. I mean, I wanted to be the one to be like the opposite team. I think it's gonna go Chiefs.
KC.
I thought most of
Honestly, dude, because I expected the Bengals to be up there with them, and now that it's not, I just feel like the Eagles got it, man. Patrick
Hey, man.
Mahomes is hurt,
I'm excited for the food.
you know.
Not so much the game.
Oh
Sure,
yeah,
the game
Eagle
would be
fan
cool.
over there.
Hey.
Shout out to
Eagles fly?
Mirage,
There you go.
the only Eagle fan in the building.
The reason I love the Eagles right now, as far as I'm cheering for them too, is that they beat the Cowboys, which
Okay,
right?
yeah.
Did they beat the
no,
Cowboys?
they spanked the Cowboys.
No, they spanked. Did they fuck up the Cowboys? No, the Cowboys kind of hung. They kind of
Oh,
hung with
no,
them.
they fucked up the Bills,
They
right?
beat up the Cowboys, and then they fucking fucked up the Niners. So like
Niners.
2 of the biggest shit talking teams or fans So for me, it was like satisfying because I'm a heartbroken Raider fan, so I love to
Heartbroken
see
Rams
you
always.
suffer with us too. You know what I mean?
Always in forever.
Yeah, fuck
Go
California
Dodgers.
if it ain't the Rams.
Go Dodgers. How about that?
Yeah.
Fuck football.
Look
Hey.
at this guy over here.
Yeah.
Look at this guy over here.
More of a football guy, but I
Yeah,
fuck
Russ,
with you.
fucking Russell, huh? He's out of Lakers. No one? No.
Honestly, I've left basketball
Yeah.
behind.
I saw that.
Westbrook.
I
is
seen
out.
I
it.
saw that
It's
today.
out.
about
I
the
did
trades,
see
but-
it.
Yeah,
I don't know
I
enough.
haven't been keeping up with NBA.
I
from-
can't,
I
bro,
did
it's
see
too much, too much.
LeBron broke the,
broke the record.
all
Did break
time
the record with
Yeah.
the
And I saw
scoring.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar looking pissed, dude.
Yeah, everyone was saying,
Homeboy
just
sitting there just looked like his fucking soul left his
It was
body.
focused.
He's probably just like he never thought he'd live long enough to see that shit. Dude.
Hey, yo, how about AD,
He's like, fuck,
though?
why'd I even fucking... I should have just died before I seen this fucking thing happen, dog. That's how I would feel. Like, damn, you... Like,
That is
like
fucked
I'd
up.
rather
That
be
is fucked
dead
up,
than,
yeah.
than be here to see
And then that
someone
fool dies in 2
fucking
years.
break
and
my
it's like,
record.
fuck,
Like,
what
Don't
was the
say
point?
that.
What was the
Don't say
point?
that.
No, I mean, I'm just saying, like, as a, you know, that little voice.
As a
in
hater.
you. Yeah.
As a hater.
The gangster in
As
you.
a fucking hater.
I'm just saying.
Just saying. Just
Nah,
saying.
man.
It's like all
Yeah.
them, it's like all them scientists that were proven wrong. At least they were dead, bro. When in their time, they were hailed as geniuses. They're like, no, stupid. We're not. The sun doesn't revolve around us. You big conceited fucking twat.
Hey, the
we
votes,
go around
the vote's
them,
still
but
out
was
on
already
that one.
dead. It's already dead.
Have you been outer space? I've never been outer space.
A couple times.
I'll
Actually,
die
I'm about to go right now.
before I
Ready?
go.
Blast off.
Give me a little
I like
pinch.
that you were. I like that you were like, be
body
fucking,
and
be
blood of
classy. Put your beer in cups, and then you have fucking shit just open on the table.
It's not copious. It's a small amount.
I love it when people use my own words and things against me. It's the best.
I don't like the word copious.
What's copious mean? What's the definition? You
A
ready?
large
A
amount.
lot of.
A lot of. A large amount.
A copious amount.
Yeah, dick.
Yeah, you
fact checking that.
dick.
Cornucopia, bro.
Cornucopia of
But
words.
that only involves food.
She took
Right?
copious
Right?
notes.
What if it's food for
An
thought?
abundant,
Copious.
in supply.
Metaphorically.
Copious.
That's essentially what you guys just said.
Copious.
Metaphorically, you got there.
I was actually
Copious.
hoping
How I
that
live my
would
life
sound like a
in
dick.
metaphors.
Copious.
Hell
Copious
yeah,
amount.
My
Yes.
consciousness got a conscience.
So what else, Muds? What else is new? What's
Copious.
popping?
Copious amounts. I just started editing on Cell Dope. Huh? That's pretty something.
That's
cool.
why.
That's
Hey,
cool.
low key, you've done
That's why
That's
I
cool.
sell
videos.
dope.
3 videos from
That's
the
good.
last
I mean,
few
that's-
weeks, huh?
Yeah, then we're currently working on Smile. It's done already, but never mind. If you did a
What
video,
the fuck?
thank you. If you did a video doing the hook, thank
Butterfly?
you. Yeah, for Butterfly, yes. And then we
Called
have.
it Smile.
called it
Did I say
Smile.
Smile?
Yeah,
Because
you
I kept
did say
because
Smile.
I
He's
kept
been
doing
singing-
Smile.
he's
I
been
kept doing
singing that
Smile.
It's a good song. It's a
I
good song.
kept fucking with him doing
It's
Smile.
funny because I hate that song.
It's a great song. It's a great song.
Hey,
Probably
do you
'cause I
guys
love
go through
the-
that?
it's 'cause I love that video,
Like, do you
dude.
go back and listen to shit and you're like, I fucking hate that song, but it's like the most liked song in that album or whatever
Yeah.
you fucking drop?
I love that video.
More or less.
No, that never happens to you.
I mean, not really.
No, I love.
There's like
no, I love all my
little
songs.
things. Yeah, like I love most
all
of my
my
shit.
songs.
I'm not gonna
I mean,
lie.
I can sit there and be like,
Like I do. I like my own shit.
I mean, I like it for what it was, but like I look back and I'm like, I don't want that to represent me. Sometimes I feel like I've gotten better.
Like a chick
So,
who did
like-
porn.
What's that fucking bitch's name?
I don't want this to represent me. No
don't
more.
want
I
this
feel
to
like I can
represent
do
me.
better. I'm not
we,
like
all,
that.
we all went to high school with them.
I'm not like that
We
no
all went
more.
to high school.
Yeah.
Anyway, I did a. so I was editing that video.
Yes.
Shouldn't have done those.
Oh yeah, you're in the video, huh?
I was editing that video
In
for
the man
Hollow.
cave.
And then I did the other one. I forget the name. Oh, there you
all
go.
the same
No, I'm good. There you go. No, I'm good with these two and Montfort. So, see, okay, yeah. So that's what I'm doing right
that's
now.
cool.
Yeah, it's good.
That's great.
So far, videos
She
are
was
going
just sitting in the
good.
cave editing.
Videos are going well.
Sit in the cave.
Okay, let
Videos
me
are
ask
going
you,
well.
When you were sick though, did you feel like you got shit done or did you not do it?
I didn't do anything.
You didn't do shit.
I didn't
huh?
do anything.
Just play that game. What game?
No, I
is
Hey,
didn't
it's
play
not
the
that
game.
game. It's called Mega
You're
Man.
just in too much
Get it right.
discomfort.
Was it Mega Man that you've been
Yeah,
playing?
I was just
Come
kinda
on.
Yeah,
just
you're
laying
kind of
down.
just like
Because I couldn't like sit up either. So I just pretty much had to like.
it was like real stomach pain. It was crazy.
You gotta like.
What
you
the
know,
hell?
No, because
Tap
I had
the bonsai,
even like
fool.
on the side, it was kind of fucking me up. So I literally had to just stay up, like look either I was like looking on the TV or I was just like kind of up. It was
I think about like
that was just one whole day.
all the
though.
shit we filmed Thursday. Then this crazy fucking day I had Friday. I was here till like 1 in the morning. Then it finally hit me like Saturday morning. But I felt like I was already kind of feeling like that. Like I wasn't hungry. I was already hurting. But I was just so focused on, all right, I swear I felt like it was fucking Michael Jordan in the flu game, bro.
Yeah.
Like I was like, damn, like I was here with Survive, like inside feeling like shit, like fuck, dude, like done, but still working. You fools came through, knocked out verses.
That's right.
Yeah,
I'm
we
thinking
were
like
there
last
Friday,
Friday.
like,
Thank God it ain't.
And
get
it's
that
funny
shit.
because
Thank
God.
hey,
Yeah,
before
that
I
shit.
came in to do that too, like the days before, my fucking throat was kind of going out, so I thought I was about to be sick, and then all of a sudden that day, fucking cleared up.
Yeah.
That's
So
the
crazy
weird
that
thing.
That's when it hits for you.
Because we saw each other Thursday, but I didn't feel anything Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday until Tuesday. That's when it fucking all hit. Weird.
Friday I felt okay, but I wasn't hungry, and I was like kind of a little weird.
Yeah.
And the night I felt like shit, but I thought it was just because I was exhausted, bro. I had a crazy week from 2 highs to then the locals to like everything we're doing. Or I don't even know if I did locals, but anyway, just a fucking busy week, bro. It's just such a crazy week.
Yeah, you did.
I did do locals last week, yeah. So it's like then Thursday we literally filmed from the morning to the nighttime, and we're shooting we shot about 4 music videos, maybe about 4.5. Me and Muds, and we're all around Boyle Heights, and like I was telling you, like the idea for kind of like a short film music video, and so even Thursday was a grind, bro. By Friday I was already exhausted, and then we came through and did that crazy session, knocked out a bunch of shit. So it's just super productive, but takes its toll. I just thought I was tired. I was like, I'm probably just tired from this fucking savage ass week.
I've had a couple sessions in the last couple weeks too, where it's like work and leading into that, and then dealing with everything else in your fucking life. Like, man,
You don't know what to call it. You're like,
can't-
am I sick? Am I just exhausted?
yeah,
Should
dude,
I
like,
feel okay?
I felt it too. Like coming in, it's like, fuck, man. Like, so I can only imagine the way you got your fucking schedule.
Well, that and I fucking finished the 33 miles for January. So I hit my first goal on the run.
That's right.
Shouts out to the Run Club members. We hit the fucking 33 miles for January. I'm doing 44 in February. So just keeping that and then getting to 100 by May. So even that, fool, putting that fucking extra wear and tear on my body while I'm running
Just
on top of the night stuff. Like, that's why my run friends don't understand. Like, my homies, I'll be like, oh, you ran today? I'm like, bro, I'm so tired. Like, stop making excuses, you fucking bitch. Go run. I'm like,
You know,
damn, dog. Like, I'm fucking done on both ends.
bro.
Like,
It's the off hours shit. Like, working the regular 9 to 5 is like, it's one thing, you're used to that shit, but it's when your schedule fucking, like, now you got some night shit, you got the morning shit, like, that's when your body's out of whack, man. Because I've noticed the days that I don't have something extra, or if I only handle a night shot or whatever, like, I'm cool, but it's that mixture of doing shit throughout the day that just kills you.
But shit gotta get done, man. Shit gotta get done.
no matter what. No
Hey,
matter
so
what, so-
props to you, Mr. Fucking Game 6 over here. Damn, going through it.
Games. Oh, yeah, I don't know what game it was. That,
I think
that
it was
playoff
fucking-
game, though. That Jordan, that was in my head. Like, that
Though,
fool sitting on the
one,
bench, just like,
what season was that of NBA 2K where you could play that game? Like
situational?
2K11
Yeah,
or some shit like
one of
that.
those,
I think it
one
was
of
2K11, 2K12, one of those motherfuckers.
So I got a question for you, Muds. When you pour your cereal, so I want to know, like, well, it's a question for the group. We'll just say, you're pouring your cereal, you put it in the bowl,
Yeah.
you put the box back.
Yeah.
The top of the cereal, like the part you open and the bag.
Sure.
Are you the type of person that just crumbles it, rolls it up, like the bag, that extra? Or do you put the clip and you put it back? What's your dedication to that cereal? Like, are you want to keep it fresh? Are you putting the clip on? Are you just saying, who cares, crumble it up? What's your go-to?
Sometimes it's both. I think sometimes I used to do that one where I just kind of crumbled it up and I put it down. But I've had like clips, so I would put the clips on and I would put it back. And then sometimes I get the clip and I put it in the fridge
If cereal in the fridge?
to make it
Yeah,
colder. You got to make the
But doesn't that make it stale?
no.
A little bit. I don't like
It
it.
makes it
stale.
cold. It makes it colder.
Hollow, what's your style?
Well,
You're not using clips. This guy
most
ain't
of my
using
fucking
clips.
life.
He
most
doesn't
of
look
my
like
life,
a clips
He
guy.
doesn't look like clip guy.
Wild
Doesn't look
card,
like a
most
clips
of
guy.
my life I used to put it in plastic containers, so I wouldn't have to deal with it.
Okay,
it's
that's when you're
fresh.
kids, but now how do you do it? now?
No,
Do you have
that was
plastic
at
containers?
29.
Do you have containers right now in your house then? You do it?
Fuck no, I said that was at 29.
That's when you live with your mouse, though. You know, like,
Hey, but you fucking savages, there's actually something that you can do to fold it in and it just closes the fucking box.
Don't
Okay,
tell
so
me. It's
what's
like
your
this
method right
crazy
now?
Yeah, I
formula they
roll it
have.
up, tuck it in, and then I close the box at the top. It has a little clip.
You using the clips?
Yeah.
Max? Are you using the clip? Yes
Oh,
or no?
I don't eat cereal. So.
Oh my! I knew this fucking
God,
guy was
this
gonna
fool
say some
eats
shit like
oatmeal.
this. Just in the
I do eat oatmeal.
Yeah, you
Max,
piece
Max,
of
you
shit.
Max,
I'm just
you're overseas. You're overseas.
I knew
We're
it
on
was gonna
tour.
get this guy going. I knew it was gonna
I
get
bet
this
you
guy
he always
going.
full. He always full of shit, bro. Always full of shit.
You drink oatmeal too, huh? You fucking son of a bitch.
Nah.
All right, good.
Oh my God.
No, just oatmeal.
We're overseas.
There's
There's nothing else left to eat. We've been on tour for 3 weeks. We're hungry.
Fruity
you make
Pebbles.
yourself a fucking bowl of whatever it is. Some Norwegian or some
Norwegian
cereal.
ass,
Yeah.
Some Finland Chex
cardboard
Mix.
Fucking
Some-
brand.
That shit's sugarless, salty for some fucking reason.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
It's got mustard in it. Look. You go and you fix yourself a bowl of it, right?
Right.
And you get that cereal box. What are you doing with the plastic bag? What are you doing, Mad Max, right then and there?
Me, I'm probably gonna be exactly how Hollow said. Gonna do the little tuck, roll, stuff, and
That's
then
right.
close with the
Close
lid.
it. There's multiple levels to this shit.
That's a trick question. I would always bring my meal prep with me.
Yeah. That's fucking ridiculous, bro.
Fucking
You have
Makes
to
no
have
fucking
taste in it.
sense.
And if
Taste
there's
buds
nothing
to
else,
wanna eat
protein
food.
shakes. Yeah.
Love how we're all doing. My voice just crazy.
And I'm fucking fasting for life. Yeah.
Well, the reason I asked that question,
Yeah, like can we?
I was serving myself some cereal, and I was like,
Some fucking
I'm obviously
Need
you already
some
know who the
background.
fuck I am.
Yeah, you're fucking throw it away.
I'm already just
No,
open
this
that
is
shit,
the guy
pour
who
it
leaves
out.
that shit
I
open.
literally punch that shit. Whatever.
capitalism.
No,
I
you're
punch that
the
shit. If the bag closed good, we're good.
nah, you're the type that would like get the box
Leave
out,
it
open
open.
it, and
Leave
then
it
makes
open.
Hey,
eggs.
I'll tell you this though.
That's so true.
I'm throwing away a lot of cereal these days.
I'm not- You're throwing away a lot of cereal.
Yeah,
don't
man.
need it.
Because then after like
don't
two,
need
that
it.
you could, if you don't eat that cereal within 2-3 days,
Like what
without
else?
plastic,
You have sex on it. No, just
all right. Stupid because then you crush it and then it'll be all dusty and then you
Stupid.
gotta clean it up.
Too big.
Idiot.
Who
We
wants
learned our
dust?
lesson.
Idiot.
We learned our lesson, all right? After the
you know what
first
you do with it.
one. Yeah.
You enjoy it all day.
I
lick it off your skin
I walk
later.
around with little gram bags of fucking Fruit Loops crushed up, and I just do a couple bumps throughout the fucking day, dude. Who needs insulin when you got a couple fucking key shots of Fruit Loops, huh? Motherfuckers. Hey, I actually had you fucking posted something today that I've been thinking about. George Lopez just being a fucking piece of shit.
Oh yeah, I have it
dude.
on my list.
Oh,
George
yeah.
Lopez.
Fuck that motherfucker, dude. He's been like that for years. People have hated him for years for that.
Yeah.
But this is the first time I really just see it, and I'm like, yo, that fool.
So let's provide
Barbosa-
some context.
Yes,
real
please,
quick.
Can
please,
I
Provide
get
some context.
Yeah, let's
Does
watch
Mad
it.
Max want to set it up?
Yeah,
You
go
wanna
ahead,
set it up,
Max. Go ahead,
Go
Max.
ahead.
Go ahead.
Can we
Max.
get the context?
Go ahead.
Oh,
Max.
you want?
Oh, I thought you
want the
wanted. I thought you already
context?
knew.
No, I want the context. Yeah.
Oh, you want?
Can I get
Okay,
some
so this is
context?
George Lopez. What he said.
Helpful individual back then. But what I have done is I've left a template on how to do shit. And then it's somebody's duty to go and do it. Exactly.
Shut your Mescal ass up.
It's up to us to the Ralph Barbosas of the world to turn around and go, hey man, I want to make the path for you easy.
But nobody knows who that motherfucker is when he's saying his name, man.
Look, I think he's great, and I'm doing
Is
it.
that wrong to say that?
I'm
Grew up
doing
without the
exactly
internet.
how
Hey, if you gotta
I'm
ask if it's
preaching.
wrong,
Grew up
it's
without the
wrong.
internet.
Can we bring this kid up? Right.
Have you heard of him? Okay. Is it wrong for me to say? Why do you keep bringing his name up?
If you're asking if it's wrong, it's probably wrong.
And I don't mean it mean, I'm saying.
The man on the payroll.
No,
Hey,
but,
whatever you say,
I mean,
folks.
but you look out for yourself. That's what we look out for yourself.
Said the man on
But
the
I also
payroll.
want to look out for others, and
I-
I also want to make the path.
I don't think
easier.
that's a right.
You know.
I don't think that's the right.
So yeah, a lot of people were mad. Like I was telling my homie, I was like, Chicano Instagram went crazy
Yeah.
and was just like, this is what George Lopez. So that's the context of what Hollow's talking
Yeah.
about.
Yeah. Do you want to kick it off with something? Or?
Well, no,
I
you're the
got
one who
some
was saying
shit.
like, what?
Okay, the shit that bugs
say
me
he's
with
an
that,
asshole
man,
and,
the
like-
shit that bugs me with that is one, we can go down the route like this is just what we've talked about for years. Is like Raza hating on Raza. Like, why the fuck can't he just support that shit? You know, like, is another bad example of a fucking OG that should be setting the route for people, and he's just hating on us. You know, like that's bullshit. Secondly, it's like he got help by someone. You know, no one fucking makes it. No one makes it 100% organically.
Right.
Someone saw you, thought you were fucking funny. I'm gonna put you on a tour.
Right.
So the fact that now he's up there, that's that famine mentality that Joe Rogan talks about all the time.
Well, I think what it was maybe with George Lopez is with his story is that no one did do that for him. So now he wants to be that asshole that's like, oh, I fucking got told 100 times no. Why should I help you out in this and that?
Yeah.
But as far as like, it's a reoccurring theme in our community that you hear. It's not just with comedians. It's with rappers. It's with business owners. It's with people, even our own in City Hall, and it cuts deep for Latinos in general because it's like, or Chicanos in general, because it's like, oh, who's gonna hate on me more than my own fucking people?
man. Yeah.
And then here we have the king of fucking, comedy, of Mexican American comedy, and he's right here hating on another young Chicano.
He's been known for this for decades. Like, this isn't the first thing, like, it just sucks to see it like that, because it's like, man, you are just that fucking piece of shit everybody said you were. And that sucks, man, because I don't care. You say he did it, no one did it for him. Someone somewhere. He didn't write, produce, direct, put out, distribute his own fucking show. Some motherfucker sat there and said, hey, you might be funny in a sitcom. Shoot an idea. Or he pitched it and someone believed in him to put it up. Because at the time he had the George Lopez show, what other fucking Latinos were on the TV like that? Nobody.
Yeah,
so someone had to believe in his ass to do that.
I think he likes that. Like, I think in George Lopez's case, I think he's gotten used to being the only Chicano there, that he almost can't imagine letting everyone else in, because then he loses his. Because that's the thing. Like, I've never heard of this motherfucker. Who is he? Wow. Yeah. Do you know everyone? Do you fucking know? Like, and plus, are you in the scene like that? Like, I've heard of him. I've seen his content for over a year. The comedian.
Yeah,
bro.
no,
like,
I know. I've been watching him for a long time.
And you know what he reminded me? He reminded me of like the homie in school who always looked high. Yeah, and it was just kind of funny because he was just
the
like
little slick fool that just throw out a couple little
Dosely vibes, bro.
He
like,
wouldn't
just
say
had,
shit,
like,
but then when he did, it was funny as fuck. You know,
and I think that's why his comedy hits at a certain level.
Is that the fool with the Quavo joke?
Yeah.
Mile a minute.
Ralph.
Then his comedy isn't all George Lopez, hey homie, and hitting like that. Like it's more shit our age. Like
it's
shit
the shit that we've even been saying how we do our like the music since we started. This is a different version of that Chicano rap shit. Like, you get me? Like, this is the different side of it that isn't just gang banging shit, whatever. He's on the different side of it that it isn't those old played out jokes of getting their ass whooped by their mom and dad. Nah, this is that observational comedy.
It can be, but it's just an art. It's just a fresher version of it than obviously, talking about rappers or talking about shit that we grew up on that obviously George Lopez ain't gonna be talking about. He's not gonna be talking about certain shit that we as 90s kids fucking know about and shit. But, it does suck to kind of see. But, I've been thinking about this fool. Like, what's going to be the thing that sets off, like, this fucking movement even more? Like, George Lopez, for doing that, though, he just made this kid way more famous. Oh, yeah. He just made that fool way more money. Yeah. And he's embracing it. It's like a hip-hop beef. I'll do you a favor if I'm beefing with you, right?
He's doing it perfect.
So, like, is it that? Like, for him, that's that. But what is it going to be for the entire movement? Is it going to be... And I'm just, like, fucking speculating or just throwing shit in my head. But it's like, what's it going to take? Is it going to take someone outside of our community hating on us? Like, maybe that's happened. But when we don't rally, it's going to take someone from within our community to be like, stop shooting fucking photos, Muds. You're just never going to be as good as a white guy. You're never going to be as good as a black guy. You're never going to be as good as an Asian fool. You're Mexican, bro. Go pick fucking fruits in the fucking field. Go fucking do this. You don't belong here. Mahalo, you're fucking da-da-da. Like, is it going to be, that's the moment where, hell no, we're not going to take this. We're going to rally. Is it we get a star that pushes us over the edge? Like, what is it going to be? And hearing George Lopez today just kind of gave me a little inkling, like, it's something like this. Yeah. It's going to be someone just saying something so blatantly fucked up that makes us look at ourselves and be like, damn, dog, like, don't be like this fool, Like, it's a trick.
I think, sorry, go for it.
No, I was going to say, go ahead.
I think like every great movement or anything, a catalyst or whatever, the groundwork has already been kind of being done. Like, we're already kind of like at 80-90% with it because of everything that's happened the last few years, the Trump era, all this shit. Like, the groundwork's being done. Everything we've done here at EOTR is the groundwork for that shit in rap music, I think we're already kind of there. I think this George Lopez situation right here is just the catalyst to people starting to be more aware and more able to talk about it, I don't think this is the fucking turning point,
So, to segue to that, Mad Max, in your life as a young Mad Maxian, Mexican guy, brown boy. When was a time that an older head hated on you? Whether it was, through your high school football stuff or your rap career, or now that you're becoming a beefcake who lifts weights, like maybe there's some like older beefcake who doesn't like your cake, Like, whoa, anything right now? Like, what do you think of, like the older Chicano fool who just talks shit?
I guess just the music, you know, especially hip hop in general, because kind of like Hollow said, now we're doing, you could call it like new Chicano rap or really, you know, however you want to say it, but just the topics and I guess similar to what we're talking about, even the comedian, like we may have similar themes to things that OGs used to talk about, but we know how to interpret it a little different that is maybe more relatable to people our age, our generation, all that, you know. So I would say it's mostly just probably the music that I've encountered that with, as far as just being told, like, not that
we shouldn't be making this music.
Yeah,
almost. Or
yeah,
like, this
basically.
this is black music. This
Yeah.
is the like
man.
we've gotten that, bro.
We've
Like
gotten that
of
like
course,
a
bro.
motherfucker.
And you know, in the past too, like when we've had shows and we bring a lineup of black artists to East Los.
Yeah.
I've gotten stuff for that, and that we've had situations with that, you know. But for myself, I grew up, luckily, fucking surrounded by a gang of different people, black people, Asian people. Grew up in the projects. There were different families there. Played basketball, played sports. Where like for me, it was always just the sport of it. Like we come together to do this thing, whether it's play a basketball game, whether it's do it to a hip hop show. Like that's the thing that's supposed to break all the barriers, break the hoods, break the stigmas, break the why.
Yeah.
Maybe we won't come together to fucking have a dinner. Maybe we won't come together to build a fucking building or do some shit like. But nah, we'll come together to do some hip hop. We'll come together to play some basketball. Like we'll come together to do something. And like that's where I saw the opportunity to do it. But there was always heat, you know, from fools in the neighborhood and fools like who didn't want to see that, had an old way of thinking.
And that was, I mean, what I think too is like this, as far as like what I'm talking about was probably like 10 years ago or so, because it's changed now, you know. Obviously,
No, very
the
true,
times
fool.
have changed.
Very true. Even
how
how our
people
community
embrace
takes it.
the music that we're making and have been making, it's just being interpreted and embraced differently now versus 5 years ago.
And like
you know?
imagine
For
like,
real.
and that's the thing that probably like in our story is different in the sense where maybe if you pursue music, most people aren't going to support you, like just period, right?
Yeah.
But I do think just culturally, obviously with rap, there's more belief in the fact that, hey, if my son wants to rap or do something, I've seen people in my community, I've seen people in my neighborhood make it and do it where I can at least be like, wow, go be like so-and-so then, right?
Yeah.
But within our community, we've never really had that.
No.
So that in itself too, of beating that stigma where now we can be an example for that.
Yeah.
Like, and we've had that happen where we've had friends and, you know, the artists out there who are rapping, kind of like one of the moments I knew when people always ask, oh, how'd you know when you were doing the right thing and this or that?
Yeah.
It's like, I remember because there'll be people who try to give me advice all the time.
Yeah.
Then they started asking me for advice. Then full circle, their cousin would try to rap or their daughter, son or someone. And they would say, hey, bro, can you teach them? Can you be a guide to them? Because they don't know what they're doing. And I see you as this resource. And it's like, fuck, like that's when you start and you almost become an example. Like, hey, if they can do it, then all right, I'll support you because I've seen it proof. I've seen Mad Max rock this huge show. Hey, there is hope for you yet, you know?
Yeah, man.
I think that's what's dope though, especially as far as like east of the river itself it's just become so much more resourceful. Even though I feel like events or anything that has been tagged with east of the river is something that's giving back. The more we grow, the more we're able to just provide more resources. Like now, you know, we got equipment for podcasts. We got the other side for photos, for videos, talking about media days. Just it's crazy how it's evolved, and we're at that point, you know. So it's also interesting and just kind of amazing to think like, damn, 5-10 years from now, where we're gonna be with our building, our compound that Muds was talking about last time when he saw with Night Wonder and all that, you know. So
let me give Muds that same question though before we move on, and then we could take a quick little pause for sponsorship break.
Like that.
Anytime with you with photography, have you ran into times that older photographers within like, you know, Chicano, Mexican guys or fools who you would think maybe they'll help you out a little, but they haven't, or you've experienced hate from like the older gen?
No, sadly, like the stuff that I'm kind of into, they're not really. It's kind of close knit, very gatekeeping wise. So for like the DJ stuff, very gatekeeping. Like no one's gonna share their secrets. Producer, same thing. And then for photos and videos, kind of same thing. YouTube's kind of like that general thing of like there's a bunch of channels that'll show you, but like person to person, it's very like
Right, like you
one
just
person
don't-
for their, one man.
Right.
How do you say it?
Every
one
man for themselves.
Every man for themselves.
So
yeah.
so is that like something you go in and expecting then? So
Yeah.
Do you think that maybe on the opposite end, do we fuck up as rappers, as people outside of those tight knits, to think people owe us anything or that they should teach us anything? Like, does George Lopez owe anyone anything? Right? Like, are we fucking up by thinking that way? Or or is there something that should be done? What should be done? Like
I
what?
think even if you're thinking about it, I think it's, you should do it. It's to be a good person. You gotta be good. You gotta, if it's a lot. It would be a lot easier for someone looking down at someone in a hole to lift them up to get them out of the hole.
Right.
So it'd be a lot better for everybody. Instead of
the thing with George Lopez today did inspire me in this, like, of doing a content of teaching through lighter fluid, like one gem from lighter fluid as far as how to put it together. So I thought maybe I'll do a video on how to talk to a bar owner or a business owner to get your show booked. Because I've had maybe 3 people ask me that in the last month, like, or month or two, like, hey bro, how do you go about talking to fucking business owners? And in my head, I'm like, damn, that's like a loaded question, because obviously there's ways to answer it, but I'm like, I have so much experience. I've done it so many different ways.
It's like, what situation are you in?
Yeah,
right now?
like, because
Exactly.
I've
there's
shown
different
up
ways.
with,
there is.
with nothing, and I've shown up with everything, and I've had great things happen. I've had shit things, like,
And then over prepared and they weren't ready.
no,
dude,
there's a million different situations.
I
so.
just
But yeah, thank you for sharing, man. So that's
sorry. This last weekend, dude, during the media day for self care, I was talking to one of the artists that's performing, and he's throwing his own show this month on the 24th, I believe. And he said that the owner hit him up, and he's like, "Hey man, like, I got confused on the dates." And, hit him with I don't know if we're going to be able to have it. This fool's been promoting for a month. He's like, dude, he hasn't hit me up for 3-4 fucking days, And I fucking sat here and I told him, like, nah, dude, like, you got to fucking make sure you get a hold of him, hit him up.
Or,
tell him
the
all
good thing
work,
is,
but tell him all the work.
he has the event ready. He could just find another venue.
That's
like,
true.
Like,
but,
you can.
But it's also about holding people accountable sometimes, right? Because sometimes you don't have that option. If you're a new guy coming up, throwing a show, you may not have another spot.
Right.
So I that's what I say. That's what I was telling him. It's like, you have to set yourself up thinking ahead of.
Remember San Francisco when the food's double booked? And there was a rock show on the day we were supposed to perform.
Yeah.
And then we went and we sweated the owner, and Mad Max was right there, just the hardest I ever seen Mad Max just sitting there, just like sip. They all gave us drinks to butter us. So, the owner's like, so sorry, man, and we're right there like, man, this motherfucker. And he goes, get them whatever they want. And he like walks away and deals with the show. He's going to come back. And they give us all drinks, and they give Mad Max a drink, like a Jack and Coke. And Mad Max isn't even drinking. He just looks at it. He just kind of like scoots it away. And that fool's just staring at the owner food. The whole time, all 3 of us are just dogging the owner. Dude.
Hey, Mad Max would be a thug if he wants to, man. Every now and then, he just fucking throws
We're like,
it in.
we want $500 for this show for us, even though we weren't going to make close to that at the door.
Yeah.
But he ended up
fuck
shooting
no.
us like $250, but we're like, bro, we came all the way to San Francisco.
Yeah.
Like, god damn, bro, what's up? So, different situations. Like, I've been in a million different situations. And so, anyway, the George Lopez shit inspired me. Like, man, why not do something like that with lighter fluid and, like, teach fools? Literally give them a piece of, like, here's some actual real world shit you can use. If you're some fool who's just interested in throwing some shit. And maybe if we all did that a little bit more, not just a tutorial to get views or cool shit. It's like, nah, just real shit. Like, I think I heard King Lil G say that, like, how come none of the OGs ever taught us how to register our music then?
Yeah.
And do all this when we were coming up. And I remember those days, fool. I remember when, like, I was so new, I didn't even know how to upload a CD.
Yeah.
Upload to distro, like the simplest, stupidest shit. And there's no one going to be there to hold your hand.
Dude,
but we should have some type of way to help.
What I was going to say even earlier, like someone that I saw just before this podcast that, like, that fool Misfit Soto. Mm-hmm. That fool fucking just put up, hey, this is for all you young artists. This is how you fucking.
That fool's a real one, bro.
Yo, and that's what, like, that's dope as fuck.
And it's cool to see cats like that too.
That's what I'm saying. So he has a foot in the old fucking days, new shit. Like that motherfucker. That's a different.
And
breed,
there are a few
you know?
Chicano artists who are rapper fools.
They're real
right now
real.
who are doing shit like that.
I
Who
respect the fuck out of that.
who could be the fucked up OGs, but they're choosing to be the bigger homies, and it's cool to see. It's dope to see.
Yeah, man.
And, you know, so, yeah, that's cool.
It's going down Saturday, March 4th, downtown Los Angeles at Locals Cafe. EOTR and 86 Inca present Lighter Fluid Hip Hop Conference and Showcase, featuring some of the dopest artists in the underground and indie hip hop scene. Plus a special mixer featuring a one-on-one conversation with hip hop pioneer Tony A. the Wiz. Plus the 86 Invitational 16-bar competition. You got bars, sign up and win your spot at the next Lighter Fluid. There's only one place to get this type of music, education, and culture under one roof, and that's Lighter Fluid Hip Hop Conference and Showcase. Proudly sponsored by Estan Ready Bros Podcast and Active Collision. If you're involved in a car accident, call the experts at Active Collision and schedule an appointment today. See you guys there March 4th at Lighter Fluid.
East of the River Network Podcast is brought to you by EOTR. Filmed on location in East Los, Montebello to be exact, at East of the River Studio. We don't have a sponsor. We do it ourselves. But if you'd like to sponsor us, we are launching the Patreon. And we do have, you know, episode sponsorship available. And what we'll do is we'll give your business a shout out. And we'll do drops for you and create little cool little reels to shout you out. So if you're interested in that, hit up Muds or myself and we get that cracking. Welcome back to the show. Yeah, guys. Yeah. So something happened to me the other day that's never happened to me in my 35 years of life on this earth.
You shit your pants and it went up to your back.
Oh, that was so many.
No.
It could have gone so many different ways. Go, let's go. Go ahead. I
So I was at 7-Eleven and I bought some shit.
I don't like this.
And when I went to go pay,
Rhino.
it costed $7.11.
Wait, what cost it?
It was either.
Do you guess what I bought? It was 3 things.
Wait, what?
And it was $7.11.
That's it?
So trip out on this.
Rhino pills.
The guy rings me up and he's like 7-Eleven. You know, like Harvey says, it'll be 7-Eleven. I look, I'm like, huh? And we both looked at the thing and we're like, huh? And I go, you know what? I don't think that's ever happened to me in my whole fucking life. Like, I've bought a lot of weird shit in 7-Eleven, random combinations of stuff. Never had to pay exactly 7-Eleven. And I go, how about you, dude? I'm like, have you ever charged someone 7-Eleven? You know, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Something like blown away. You know, I'm high as fuck.
Whoa.
Like, whoa, bro. You know, it's just like looking back at him, and he's feeling it. The moment's there.
Have you ever done
he's
this?
like
Connecting at the
he's
moment.
like, he's like, you know, no, man.
Have you ever
been
done
working
that?
here like a year, and I've never seen that happen. You know,
Whoa, that's crazy.
You got some people go their whole lives.
Dude?
and I kept the receipt. It's
I'm so happy.
at my house. I'm gonna frame
take
it.
a
I'm
picture.
actually gonna have it
Should I
right
take a
here
picture? Should I
on
take
the
a picture?
wall. The 7-Eleven receipt. Has that happened to anyone here at this table?
Yeah.
What? That's happened to you
That's
before?
happened
7-Eleven?
Yeah.
Wow, Mud.
You're like all the time.
Like 3 or 4 times. That's happened.
He
a couple
knows
times.
the state
yeah,
tax.
he
knows the equation.
He knows the state tax, the
3
county
dick
tax.
tails and a hot dog.
It's weird when you. It's weird when you order
Extra
something
cheese.
and it's like flat like $23 or something.
That's when
that's
they're being
so-
lazy.
that's-
That's when they're being
It's only
lazy.
23.07, 2015,
Right,
20
right.
for 41. So it's
So
kinda like-
7-Eleven happened to you? What'd you buy? Do you remember
I
what
don't
you bought?
fucking remember, yeah.
So I'll tell you exactly what I bought, and anyone out there watching the show who wants to have this moment happen for them.
Depends where you're at.
But
Taxes.
Yeah,
This
the
is
county
exactly-
tax. County tax.
I didn't make it a thing.
If you happen to
though.
find
That's
yourself in
funny.
Montebello at 7-Eleven, this is what you want to fucking buy.
You better snort that, dude.
A lighter, zigzags, the orange ones,
Okay.
and a small coffee.
Dude, that's what I bought.
That's what I bought you.
Okay, but what kind of lighter? Like a big lighter?
So the 7-Eleven skinny lighter.
Yeah,
the
like the
cheapest lighter they
$1
got.
20 something they got.
I even asked. I said specifically, give me the cheapest lighter you got. It's my 17th time
dude.
buying a lighter.
I
this
have so
month.
many crack lighters at home. It's,
Jesus.
Jesus, dude.
What happened?
Your chest wanted to fucking chime in or what?
And the weights hit back, bro.
That's the pod. Those are the podcast gods telling you to start.
To shut
talking.
the
Hey, say
Start
something.
I thought it was to
Just
shut
say
the
it
fuck
from
up.
your fucking chest
I
is
thought it
what
was
it
to
was
shut the
saying.
fuck up.
Yeah.
Loud and proud.
Man,
baby.
the fuck up.
I thought it was to
Max,
shut
is
the
that
fuck
happened to
up.
you before? 7-Eleven?
Probably about 2 or 3 times.
Really?
I've had, but
Yeah,
he,
it's
you
not a
know,
big deal. It's not a big deal.
I've had
Mescal.
not the 7-Eleven one, but I mean, I've had like the 444 or like the, you know,
But were you at a store called 444?
nah, but
Then it doesn't fucking matter.
I'm sure it's happened to me. I just, you know,
You know what I mean? I feel like you
sometimes-
should win some type of prize or something. You crack
dude,
that shit.
just balloons.
Yeah,
and
like,
confetti.
come on, dog. 7-Eleven.
You're a winner.
It's because I remember literally, like, if it was a caption, like, if life was captioned,
Yeah.
I literally went, huh. Like, it would have said,
And that's when he suffered a massive heart attack.
He never made it out of that
The legend of
7-Eleven.
Bagger Vance, dude, but at a 7-Eleven.
The legends say that he was so startled
That
by
happened
the
anyway.
7-Eleven
man.
that he
Hey,
passed
it's
out.
nice to hear that you're out and about and actually buying things.
Yep. That's
Yeah,
it.
me too. Nice
know
flyer, huh?
Good
Oh,
flyers.
this old
Zoom
thing.
in.
Oh,
Oh, this whole thing.
shameless.
Oh, this old thing.
Shameless.
New flyers out now.
Shameless, bro.
Mad Max is your official. I mean, as the official mediator of East River Podcast, can you go ahead and read the flyer
go.
and what it contains?
Thank you.
Shit.
Thanks.
A year of I'm sorry, let me start from the very top.
Fuck, see?
There we go.
EOTR and 86 Inca present a year of gems, lighter fluid, conference, and showcase. Lighter fluid, 1-year anniversary show with Viva Mescal,
Damn.
The Crudes,
Damn.
Zoe Renee,
Damn.
Arquitecto Verbal,
Damn.
Crazy Pipe,
No, P1, P3.
Oh, my bad. My
Crazy.
bad.
It's just crazy.
I read pipe too. I'm sorry.
I read Pipe.
Hey, I mean, if the name said Crazy Pipe, man, maybe the man has a reputation.
I've had some crazy
Sorry,
pipes.
Hey,
say it again.
We still got
Say it again.
2 more. Hold on, we got a few more.
No,
I
I
need
gotta.
to name.
I want to cut it and make it
Crazy P1, P3,
That's right.
There you go.
Life
That's
time,
good.
motherfucker.
There you go.
IKE, inspiring kings everywhere.
Wow.
DJ Survive on the ones and twos.
Wow. Oh my god.
Hosted by the one and only
Who's who?
Hollow Visions.
Mr. Self Care himself.
With a very, very special guest speaker, Tony A., the Wizard
Dun, 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 dun.
of Rhodium Radio.
Oh wow.
All going down March
Chill.
4th. So we'll see you there.
Wow.
Okay. Notes.
Locals Cafe.
Less neck. You know.
I told you what's
That was
going
really
on,
good.
though.
You
I
know,
told you what's going
that was
on.
good.
That-
That was
but
really
why
No, I
did
can't
you use
explain
it
it.
so much? You used
Get your
it to-
tickets
good.
at lighterfluidla.com.
Get your tickets.
a lot.
It hurts if
Eventbrite,
I don't. If
Lighter
I
Fluid
stay in
5,
one position,
Yeah.
Locals
it hurts.
Cafe,
I need
downtown
to
LA.
just keep
That's good.
moving.
That was good,
You don't
Max.
have
Good
it
shit.
right
That was great.
That's the
It
most you've
hurts.
said on this podcast in 3
Thanks,
episodes.
man.
I love it.
Thanks,
You're
man.
reading a, look, if you want your
blow-
flyer read, sponsor the
He'll
show, baby.
fucking read it.
Sponsor
He'll
the
read
show,
the
We'll
shit
read
out
the
of it.
shit out of it.
Do you
Going
want
down
me
to
to-
locals
Shit
only.
out of it.
Do you want me to just stumble through it? I will do it. You pay me.
There you go.
Yeah, I
Anything
do
else,
got
Max? What
I
else is
do
on
got
the
a
docket?
neck thing going on. It's been
What else is on the
fucked up.
docket? What else we got?
Well, we have a couple questions. I don't know if you want to get into the questions right now,
Yeah, let's get into
or you
it.
want to just move along a few things.
We gotta have like a thing for questions. The question segment. You know, like a little theme.
Yeah. Did you put anything up? I didn't see. Did you? I think you did. You didn't. You,
I put it on my post, but no one reads that low. Like, no one's going to read all the way where I said any
They have
questions.
parameters for it.
I mean, you know,
Sometimes
and even
they
then,
do.
people aren't going to go out on a fucking limb. Oh, you know.
Sometimes they do.
When I put the other posts, like, ask me a question, like, no one knows about it or whatever, not a comment, then people will say they're stupid-ass questions.
Yeah, let's give them something to look for. Dude.
Not that all questions are stupid. I just think, you know who you are. You ask some stupid
Sponsor
fucking
us will
questions.
not respect you.
I only talk shit about people that I fucking thoroughly love and respect.
Just lies.
Ain't that?
Think about how much I love you.
Ain't that the truth?
Yeah, dude, you must love me the most.
Ain't that the truth?
There it is.
Makes sense.
Ain't that
That's why I fucking get so mad at you.
Ain't that the truth?
I love you so much. I hate
Here, have some more shrooms.
Ain't that
you. No,
the truth?
I'm good.
Oh, see?
Ain't that the
I
truth?
like the I like the trip I'm on.
All right. What's y'all definition of a sick ass fool? Go ahead.
Of a sick ass fool.
It's Mirage, dude.
Like
fucking
the
Mirage.
fool,
I feel like there's layers though.
Mirage
I
is
feel like
the.
yeah,
Mirage
there's
is
different
the
levels,
guy.
but like
Yeah, there's levels.
there's a sick ass fool who like will ask you for $5 to get a beer and then walk out with like 3 tall cans of 211
Yeah.
and like with a straight face, just like
Not
here,
give
bro.
you your change.
here, bro, no change, just here, fool.
Yeah.
And you're like, what the how the fuck out of all the choices in the world are you gonna get? And that's a sick ass fool, right there.
That's a sick ass fool.
That's a sick ass food. Damn.
So the other one, I'm actually really, and I want to. How do I explain it?
Just say what they
I mean, just say yeah.
Let's just
say
rank
what
it.
they
Let's
just
just
read.
rank it.
No,
Rank
what?
it.
I want to rank it, but I don't want
Rank
to do
it.
it. Who's most likely to get
Befuddled.
arrested?
Most likely to get arrested.
Yeah, who's most likely to get arrested?
Well, there's only
So
one
let's
person
just do-
here
let's
who's
do
been
your-
arrested.
Let's do.
Is it me? Me, I'm the person who's most likely though. I'm gonna say Hollo's
don't
most
know.
likely to get arrested.
Because I feel like
Let's
it's
not
not
jinx
Max.
things.
I feel like
Let's
it's
not
not
start
Max.
jinxing
Well, Max
people.
doesn't do anything illegal.
I think mine would.
Motherfuckers.
I think I would be the.
I feel like
I'm gonna say
Muds-
Muds. I'm gonna say Muds.
You will get
the
arrested
least.
over some fucking like
least.
yeah.
I'm the least to get arrested.
No,
No,
the
no,
most.
you're the most.
I think
most.
the one would be
How
How
You're
much
the most
you.
private
suspicious
property?
I think you
private
two would
property?
mostly.
You film in so many places you don't have permits for. I think that just statistically,
Okay, you don't have to-
statistically,
you don't have to bring that up to
Say
anybody. You don't have to say it out loud.
well, y'all motherfuckers over here trying to say
Yeah,
me.
jinx it. Don't jinx
Honestly,
it.
Hollow doesn't do anything fucking illegal except drive drunk.
I Uber from there.
Besides
Uber, if you want to sponsor
There you
us,
go.
get me home safely. You know what? Reverse on all that, like Bizarre World. Whenever I'm like up, like at 6:30 or whatever, and I call this guy and he's not with the shits, that really fucks up my day.
That's happened like
I call him like
once in the last like fucking.
It's happened a couple
6
times.
months now.
a couple times. Yeah, 6. Maybe I'll give you that. I'll give you that. I'll give
The
you that.
old Bizarro.
The old Bizarro.
You know, 6 months, right? It flies by. 6 months from now, it'll be right here. I say that because now, all right, the shit is hitting me a little bit.
You dude, they hit me when
Think-
I was smoking
Thinking
a
about this
cigarette.
shit. I was thinking about this shit earlier, fool. 1 year ago, 1 year ago exactly, around this time,
Lighter
February,
fluid.
and right when we were about to do lighter fluid, and I remember it was more about March when it was St. Patrick's Day, and I wanted to go get fucked up on St. Patrick's Day. I didn't. I stood here in the studio, it was empty, got everything. I was just fucking in here trying to just figure it out, like just start willing the fucking momentum. And then to now look 1 year later, 12 fucking months later, pretty much in the same spot. I'm pretty much in the same spot. It's all the same shit. We're just actually doing it now. Obviously, the progress is immeasurable and the mindset, whatever, all that has changed. But just how it just takes 12 months to even just get momentum going. And now how heading into March it just looks so fucking bright and so great. Like, fuck, man.
No,
but that's how long
feel
it
you
could
on
take for you to just do shit you know you can do.
No,
But
you're
just
right,
do
man.
it right, bro. So just give yourself a little credit anyone else there. And that's my point. Like, it takes some time. And even stuff you're working on now, you may not reciprocate it and see it for 6 months down the line, 12 months down the line. But you'll get there. You get your shit. You just grind for it. And so, yeah, just tripping out on that shit.
Hey, ask me what I've been up to.
What you been up to, Max?
Recording music.
What?
nice.
Not just working out?
What'd you record?
No, I'm just happy about that fact. I don't even want to get into what I recorded. I'm just happy about the fact that I
Oh,
recorded
God, I'm
music.
fucking mad about it, man.
Jeez.
No, I'm
man
truly
doesn't
just
want
happy
to
about.
give away
It's
the-
like you threw an anger bomb at
No,
me right now,
I'm-
and I wasn't ready for it. What the
That was
fuck?
good. That was good.
It's just, Mescal's thoughts kind of provoke my thoughts to think like, damn, it did take me a whole year or 2 years to really get back into something I know I can do, which is simply to record music, because I've been writing the whole time, been writing a lot of different verses, different things, and it's just to actually get into the booth or into that mode or that zone or that feeling where it's like, I want to record. I want to.
Yeah.
It feels good to be in the booth because it's a whole different persona, I feel like, of myself if I'm like recording something and it's just not, I don't feel synchronized,
Nah, you're right, man.
So like, that's why the past couple episodes when we asked like, oh, what have you been up to? I just been happy to
Dude.
say recording music.
Yeah.
Because to me, it feels good to be back in that zone again and just like creative and I guess free almost. Because I don't know, I was just in that weird ambiguous place. That weird ambiguous place. That whole COVID lockdown had me, dude. I'm saying like,
Yeah.
We're all getting back. We're all getting back.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Man.
Well, I think we're good.
Yeah.
What do you think, Muds?
There's a couple
Anything else on the
things.
docket?
I had put up a post. I said, hey, if anybody wants any shout outs and stuff, just to post it right here so I can say it out loud.
Yeah.
Who wants a goddamn shout out?
Let's
Shouts out to the
see.
people who've been watching. The viewership, our viewership has jumped up in January, and we haven't really promoted it yet. We're still working out the kinks, but we're getting some views, so we do appreciate that. The watch time has been great. I mean, fucking, hundreds and thousands of minutes watched, and we're like, damn, people are actually watching and going through these episodes, which tells us a lot of the people who are tuned in. Y'all are really enjoying it. So thank you guys, man. Drop a comment. Let us know. Support. Let us know what you want out of the show. We're definitely going to be having more fun. Me and Muds and the guys were talking this morning about a trip to Brooklyn to film an episode. So we're going to be talking about different stuff like that soon. But appreciate you guys who are listening. So shouts out to everyone first and foremost, to our viewership.
So we have a couple. I just wanted to say one, lymphatic massages in Highland Park. New client promos all February. Hit them up. My brother. Congrats to your to my big brother. He just had a baby. Like, I don't know, a couple hours from now. By then I'll have a new niece. So congratulations.
Wow, there you go.
Now it's happening
And then it's happening right now.
New niece.
And then my friend Evelyn, she said, do an Art LeBeau style shout out for someone. So I know you've kind of attempted or you've done one.
Right.
So
For who,
if
though?
you can shout out to Evelyn and do, I don't know, say whatever you want to say.
Evelyn?
Yeah. In your Art LeBeau. In your Art
I need
LeBeau.
to hear it, but like, this is for Evelyn, wherever you're from. Make sure you keep staring at the stars, mija. From Big Mescalito, blowing you a kiss. Mescal LeBeau saying goodbye.
That did not age well.
That was good, man. That was
Are you
good.
sure that's what you wanted?
That was great.
Are you sure?
That was great.
That's Mescal LeBeau, baby.
Yeah.
These fools weren't listening to our LeBeau.
That was good. That was
Yeah,
good.
what the fuck?
Did
We
no one
all
catch
did,
that?
too.
He
Yeah,
did
we
it for
just-
his.
come
He
on.
did it for
Just
the video.
stopped. He
You did it
just
for the
stopped.
for your song.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's
R.I.P.,
why.
bro.
That's why I
Yeah,
knew you. That's why I knew you.
R.I.P.
If I had just heard it, I would be.
Yeah.
He just stopped. He passed away. He passed away.
In
Yeah,
March,
he just stopped. fool.
in March,
It's a great way. His show got canceled. His life got canceled, bro.
Hey, tomato potatoes, dude.
All right, going around.
Yeah,
Anybody
shouts out
excited? Anybody want to say anything else? Go ahead.
Shout out to you, our future sponsors. Appreciate you, man.
Yeah.
Nah, man. Lighter Fluid. We'll be back. We'll do another. Obviously, we have another episode before Lighter Fluid, but that's the big thing. Shouts out to everyone buying their tickets. Get your tickets online. Can't stress it enough. We're about to make a huge announcement. We got a special guest performer we'll be announcing in a few days. So it's going to be crazy, man. Just been super excited for that and just fucking grateful to see all this shit coming together. So get your motherfucking tickets.
My turn.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just really excited. I'm putting out a lot of music. Next few months, you're going to keep getting singles from me. I'm working on Hollow Pigeons 2. So that's fucking exciting. We got Self-Care. That's fucking exciting, man. This whole year's going to be packed with nothing but fucking content, movement, and creativity. And I feel in a good space, just like Macks said.
No, I'm
feeling really good. No, I'm good, man. That's right. We got that dropping too. Yo, we sat on that for a long time. So yeah, a lot of beautiful content, man. We back to it.
It's beautiful.
You can't get away from EOTR this year, man. That's it. We all have shit dropping, and you can't get away from us. So you're welcome.
March 10th, March 11th, having an art show here at the studio, EOTR studio. If you want to come by, please come by. It's free, completely free. So come by. March 10th, March 11th. Other than that, we have Media Day this Sunday, but it'll be episode will be after. But we're gonna have another one in March. I don't know what day, but stay tuned.
Yep. Stay tuned. Appreciate everyone. Make sure you follow each and every one of us. The links are in the description.
Patreon
And hit subscribe. Hit the like. It helps the algorithm. Drop a comment. We appreciate you guys. Hope you guys have a great week. We'll be seeing you guys soon. And as always, we ended by saying peace, y'all. We're out of here.
Those
Boom,
shrooms
boom.
hit, dude. Those shrooms hit.
Oh, dude, that
I
whole
was smoking
outro
a
speech
fucking
right now, dude. I thought you were gonna cry.
No, I am crying on the inside.
EOTR Podcast is recorded in studio, live, sponsored by absolutely fucking nobody. So if you'd like to reach out and sponsor us, you can hit up Viva Mescal, Hollow Visions, Mighty Muds, or myself.
True.
Do you want this to
Welcome
be
back
all
to the
same
show.
beer?